Welcome to Commodity Analysis on Tuesday, the 24th of September 2013, and our daily free look at the Emini S P. Price 1691.50. We're watching, if you looked at yesterday's video, this downsloping reaction line here. There we go. And you can see that beautiful interaction with price. You can't ask for more from a line than that. The trend appears to be lower. We've popped up through that. Whether this is a retracement or something more, only time will tell. But let's just look at what's happened. You can see this manual line that I just inserted, and support from this long-term median line here, this grey long-term median line, which is donated the letter Z, and price has bounced off this all morning here in European trading. Let's just go back to the 240 minute because I want to show you. Let's get rid of this this manual line. There's this downsloping reaction line. In fact, there's a whole band of them, as I mentioned yesterday. There you are. Let's just go down and again scroll forward. Whoops. And we'll have this to contend with in the coming hours. Whether price, and there's an upsloping reaction line there, which we will also show by a manual trend line over it, and that's bang on where we are now, where we just found support in the last hour. We're currently just after 1 o'clock London time, and you can see, in fact, let's go down to, let's have a closer look at that, and there's also a reaction line that's popped up here. These are all automatically drawn. There's the location of VB now. There's the this line. This is the first location of this line here. This is where it is in the 15-minute chart. So we've got that to come. This looks like a possible test here, support. I'd be very interested to see how price does, but I want to take you to another. You can see here, this is a fork that's been donated as April. And there it is as resistance in the 30-minute, and here it is in a different location altogether in the 60-minute. And you can ascertain where price is. Here's yesterday's chart going on to yet another template, and you can see that price has popped up again from this median line here. These different locations for the reaction. Let's get rid of them now. We're through, we're past, and let's just have a look. If we go up to the 240 minute, we've got a clearer indication of where we are, holding around the 1692 on the December contract. And this is the chart I wanted to show you, and this is why it's so important to understand what we're actually looking at. Here again you can see a downsloping reaction line. Let's go up to the 240 minute. You can see where it comes from. But as I drop down into the 60, now into the 30, suddenly in the 30 minute, the mauve line has changed its location. And that's why let's move this along, and you can see here, we're still not out of the woods. We really need to see a breakthrough on this reaction line here, and 1692 trades at the moment. This support has so far held, and there's a possible long entry there if we see price up to 94, 1693.50. I'd be interested to watch if we make a higher high and break out of this area here. Let's just go back and have a look at gold. This is gold, and we've got two reaction lines, one very large one which we're watching. Sadly, it doesn't seem to have, you can see I've gone over it with a manual trend line, made it up to 1373. There it is, 1373, and it's really lost its impetus there. We've had a major retracement of that very sharp move up we saw last week. We have filled this little gap here, but it'd be interesting to see if we can break out through these. And all these are our manual trend lines that have been inserted over. There we go. There's the first. And that, let's tighten that up slightly. You can see the interaction with price on there. Here. And this one here, I think, is in the 5 minute. There it is. Again, automatically drawn from reaction from fork number PF. And you can see 1, 2, 3. But again, have we found support here? Hovering above 1,300 bucks. Be interesting to see this afternoon if we make a lower low or whether price is going to try and break out from here. We'll be back shortly after the opening to see how the Emini S P fares. At the moment, 1691 3/4, and whether we're going to be able to break through this band of downsloping reaction lines and start to see some upside movement again.